So on to day two. I on the During the course of day one, I had switched. Um, uh, like when you okay, so when checked in, if you did early check in, you got these two scratch offs. Which brings me to another thing. I met two YouTubers that subscribed to. I was freaking out. The Just Left and Multifaceted ACG. They were standing right in front of me. Like they had yet to check in, and I was only there because I had to ask a question because let me and Nabi had registered like maybe 10-15 minutes earlier, and I was asking a question about the scratch offs that I got. I had a G friend and twice, and I traded there were a lot of people looking to trade. There were a lot of trades going on. There were a lot of people buying them. So there were people that made some money while they were there. So I traded my what I ended up finding out was I think it was part of the fact that you checked in early, which was like the day before the start of the convention, and I initially got G friended twice. I switched my G friend fan engagement, which meant I guess they would be playing like a game, and then there would be a high touch for those lucky fans. For the lucky fans that I think if you got a certain concert ticket, like you automatically got that. But I wasn't P5, the cheapest ones, but still enjoyed myself. CM Blue, I'm mad because by the time me and Nabi got there, there was only less than 5 minutes left. But we were able to catch the members, saying bye to everybody, and as you'll see in the clip, they were unique with their goodbye. So cue video.
You can do it!
because I after I was close to the back, so I was one of the first few people to walk back out. Where they have the fan engagements at, and I believe also Club KCON, but that was like the night before the start of the convention. Um, there was I believe it was like a hockey rink. Because I know the first day of the concert there were people. Like I guess there's a hockey team where they like the like there's a where there's a hockey team whose home base is like in the Prudential Center, because there was like a gift shop like close to where I was, where I had to like go through security both nights of the concert. And yeah, like ways like set up, like they must have like smoothed over, like they put something to cover up the rink itself. um yeah, it was cooler. um but I mean, you know, there's like ice underneath, so that probably makes sense why it was cooler in there. But yeah, basically like right after I got done with we walked out of the CN fan engagement, I had to walk back in. I had to go back in line for I had to go in line for the Twice fan engagement. It was literally like, okay, it's done. CN Blue is like, the fan engagement is done. What time does Twice start? I was like, wait, I need to stand in line, and so I did. Yeah, that was enjoyable. You know, I was able to catch the whole thing because I was there from the beginning. Nabi didn't have a Twice fan engagement. She had KNK, but by the time we got there, like she completely missed hers. So we ended up she ended up going somewhere while I was standing in line, and while I was during the duration of the fan engagement. So I enjoyed that. Yeah, it was surreal, like being that close to the members, because I've been a fan of Twice since 16 was airing, and so yeah, the audio wasn't the best in some parts. I'm not gonna include all the clips, but I think at the very least I'm going to include the part where they introduce themselves, and also when they say goodbye. Like they had the high touch Lucky fans, and they play this game of charades. I think I might include like a short clip, but yeah, a cue video. Cue video.
How long did you guys wait to see Twice? Like 4 hours? Forever, right? Like a few days? Dang. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see them myself. I'm like a fanboy right now, so I know how you guys feel. Alright. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Should we call out the girls? Who's your bias? Let me hear. KCON Europe 여기 분위기 어때요? How do you feel like being at KCON? 뭐 영어로 무조건 할 말이 있어요? 아니면 짧게라도? Want to say something in English for your American fans? 이렇게 뉴욕을 왔는데 뉴욕에 꼭 먹고 싶었던 음식이 있어요? It's your first time at KCON Europe, so is there something you really want to be in New York?
쉑쉑버거.
Shake Shack! She says she wanted to eat banana pudding. 네. 그리고 몇 가지 질문이 있는데 팬분들이 궁금했던 거는 남자였다면 같이 데이트를 하고 싶어하는 연인법. My question is, if you were a guy, who would you choose to date and why? 하고 싶은 멤버부터 말할게요. 네? 이유는 why? They'll be really funny on the dates and they'll have a lot of good times together. She thinks that if they eat together on a date, Momo will eat really cutely. Cuteness overload. Yeah. Anyways, 다음 질문 갈게요. 트와이스 멤버 중 가장 애교가 많은 멤버는 누구? Who has the most 애교 in Twice? 그러면 첫 번째는 누군지 먼저 물어볼게요. Who do you think is the cutest? Let's see what the numbers think. 제일 귀여운 멤버는 하나, 둘, 셋. They pick two. 사나 and 진효. 그러면 가야죠, 그렇죠? 이렇게 좋아하시는데 해야 될 것 같아요, 그렇죠? 그러면 가장 귀여운 사나 씨부터 사나? 좋아했던 애교를 얘기해 주세요. Resembles Thomas, you know, the trains, the Thomas Egyo. And last but not least, we gotta see Momo's Egyo.
After I got out of the fan engagement, there were some performances at the convention stage. There was there was performances by East to West Dance Crew. I've been hearing about them for months, but it was cool like seeing in person like what all the hype was about, because they all of them did a good job. They have a lot of dancers, more dancers than I expected them to have. And so I don't have any clips from that because I put my camera down and I was kind of in an awkward spot, so I just stood there and enjoyed the performances, which was, I guess, refreshing. There was also performances by Coco Avenue, what the group, yeah, Coco Avenue, which was going to be one of their last performances at Coco Avenue. Um, because there were some black girls. They gave the old girl right here some hope. But yeah, enjoyed their performances. I recorded video for parts of Coconut. I'm sorry, Coco Avenue's performances, but I like the audio was like like the I don't know, like the bass was like I need to get a better quality camera because I think it was on my side, like the bass, like really, you really couldn't hear it. You really couldn't hear them all that well. But yeah, I enjoyed that and didn't really do much. Stood mostly by the Toyota booth. There was a DJ there also. There were people, like, they were playing certain songs, well, certain requests, not all requests, because I had requested a song and girl would have been dancing, but they never played it. But I'm not salty. It's what ifs. It's what ifs. But yeah, stayed there most of the time until it was time for the concert. Then I am going to pull up the list for the second day's concert because my phone was charged enough then that I could keep a list on my phone for it. So what I didn't mention as far as like the concert on the first day, there was like a dance contest that was being held at the Toyota booth on the first day, and the finalists came up on stage, and the winner won like a round trip ticket to Korea during the Olympics, like the accommodations, and there like a GoPro too. I can't remember the full list of prizes, but that's what first place got. I don't think I would have made it that far in the first place, but if I would have known, maybe I would have tried, but I didn't, and that's fine. So the pre-show on the first day was John Curry on. Jesus, I'm sorry for that noise. It was John Curry on. He performs by John Curry on and 1 Million Dance Studios. I don't think I subscribed to them yet, but some of their choreography, I was like, wait a minute, okay. If I get a chance to, like, I wanna go to one of their like take a class there instead. Yeah. I'm not sure if I included it, but like the special hosts for the second day were Junction and Younghwa from CN Blue. And there was a special stage honoring JYP artists performed by Twice. Momo, Julie, Nayeon, and Sana were performing Bad Girl, Good Girl by Miss A. Chaeyoung, Jihyo, Dahyun, Junghyun, and Minna were performing Nobody by Wonder Girls. And then all the members were performing Honey by JYP. So that was fun. There's also Tension performed their new song. I put the wrong title and it's not coming to mind what the actual title was, so I'm gonna have it like right here. They performed So Dangerous, their debut song, and then came Attention, which is my favorite title song from them, and then they also performed White Night. And then came NCT Chip. Yes. They performed Fire Truck. They performed Good Thing. Hoping that they I was hoping that they would, and they did. It was awesome. It was amazing. I will, I, I will actually. You know what? I'll have like a clip for each part, like in the video right here. But yeah, they also performed 0 Mile, Limitless, and Cherry Bomb. Yuta is trying to kill me. That's what he trying to do. And I don't appreciate that. I got Johnny. That's more than enough for me. But yeah. Then came a special stage by Uptension. Because like I said, for the first day's concert, there was special performances. There was a special performance because of how close the Prudential Center is to Broadway. I don't know the name of the song, but I believe I did at least film part of the performance. I tried performing, not performing, recording at least the chorus of each the chorus of each song performed. So yeah. It'll most likely be cut down to maybe 10 seconds or so. So yeah. The next artists to perform were Twice. They performed their most recent single, Signal, and Cheer Up, and then TT. This is TT. Oh. But and then they also performed Knock Knock. Yeah. So next up is CM Blue. They performed Between Us. Funny thing is, to backtrack, Twice had it was called like a fortune wheel. I know NCT had it too. I think I recorded something from it, but Twice had the fortune wheel was like different things. SF9 did it the previous night, which is how some of the members ended up proposing to one of the fans. But for Twice, they landed on like photo time, so like they did like cute pictures, oh, make sure you have your cameras ready to take pictures. And I don't think the camera on my phone liked me all that much, because as I'll get to with CM Blue, my phone camera didn't like me when it came time to take a picture of my favorite member with Twice and CM Blue. My favorite member of Twice is Junghyun. I was like, come on now, like, she don't act cute. Like, it's like once in a blue moon she even attempts to act cute, and I wanted to memorialize. Is that it? Brain no work. But yeah, I was hoping for that to happen, but unfortunately it didn't. But yeah, it was the unmembers. They were all cute. They're all cute. But so now on to CM Blue. CM Blue performed Between Us, and the funny thing is that I couldn't remember the English title for the life of me. I couldn't. I couldn't remember. You'll see. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, these are my notes for like the performances and stuff. And as you can see, under CM Blue, they performed Between Us first. I put the Korean version of the title of the Korean title down, and it wasn't until like they had their little talking section that they were like, oh, but Young Hwa said, "Oh, between, we just performed between us." I was like, "Oh, that was the name of it," because it was stuck on the tip of my tongue. I was like, that's what it is." But I had already put Hekalige one day, baby. I had already put that down, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep it. Then they performed Cinderella, and then You're So Fine, and Can't Stop Me Now, Can't Stop Me Now, Can't Stop Me Now, Can't Stop Baby. And I think it was called Love Line, was one of the two, but when it came to CMBoo, my phone had died to the point where I couldn't really record any clips, like any videos, so I was stuck to taking pictures, and also ties back to the fact that I think the phone on my camera the camera on my phone didn't like me, because I got pretty clear pictures of the other members, which I'll have up around me, and yeah, I had clips of them, but they didn't. I don't know. They didn't like me. I don't think my phone liked me in that particular moment, because when it came time to taking a picture, or trying to take pictures of my bias, Junghyun, it just didn't work out. It wasn't liking me for nothing in life, and you know what? I'll remember that phone. I'll remember that. Got me upset and everything, because you didn't want to focus correctly when it came to my biases. You must have something against me. You know what? I'm talking to my phone right now. You must have something against my biases. Two of my biases who start with the name whose name starts with the letter J. My bias is Johnny and NCT, but I didn't really have a chance to really what is the word? What am I trying to say? Gosh, Tiandra, your brain is really not working. I really didn't have the chance to take pictures of NCT. But yeah, I was kind of upset about that, and that in general kind of wraps up my KCON experience. I'm gonna really have to do some cutting down, and keep the most fun parts. So yeah, this is going to wrap it. Wow, I'm sorry that you guys had to see that, but thank you for watching. If you watched all the way up to this point, however long the final video is going to be, thank you. You real MVP. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribing would be lovely. Also, don't forget to check out the other content on my channel. And until next time, bye-bye. Bye-bye.